Peace to the non-ether chosen ones, the chosen beings, the aka the galactic guardians of the galaxy. It's Shara the Goddess, and I'm back with another video. Alright, so check it out, right? Chosen one. I'm here to tell you that you, me, all the rest of the non-ether gods, we are being broadcasted. That's right. We're being broadcasted live in front of this matrix and in these other dimensions. Check me out, right? You got to understand that by us being in this dimension, there are other dimensions that are above us. There are a lot of dimensions that are in between. And actually, the in between is actually above. Let me say that. Let me clear that up, because when you think about the third dimension, or when you think about dimensions in general, you think about them meaning up and down. But in actuality, it's about the in between. See, we're on the third dimension as of now. The fourth dimension exists in between the third dimension, like inner earth. The more and more you go into inner earth, the more and more you go under the ocean, that would be considered going into another dimension. So you have to go inner. It ain't about going up and down, it's inner. So these other dimensions, these entities in these other dimensions can see us. They can see us, they can hear us, they can observe us. It's like we are in a crystal ball and they can see in our crystal ball. I'm telling you, I know this sounds wild, but it's the actual truth. And the reason that they can see in our crystal ball would be considered one dimension. Now, they will be in the dimension where they are, like I just said, in between, but in between means up. So the fourth dimension is actually in between. It's in between, but the in between is considered up in our context and how we think of things. So they can see us because we're in something like a crystal ball. We on this matrix grid. So what I'm saying is they can observe us. And you got to think about it. It's like you're in a big old arena. We're in a big old arena. I know y'all seen, I think it was in the movie Hunger Games. They showed how they could basically see us. Like we was here and they was like seeing us from another dimension. So, chosen one, I'm here to tell you that whatever you do on a day-to-day basis, whatever you say out your mouth is being observed, is being recorded. And these entities can check in and out whenever they choose to. They can check on us anytime just to see if we're still vibrating low. That's what they mostly doing it for. To see if we're still operating at a low frequency. Because that's how they eat. They feed off of our energy. They feed off of the non-ether gods. So every day, all day, like I said, they're checking in constantly to see if things is going along to how they plan. But you got to remember that the times is changing. The 5D is here. So they're very upset because they see that we are leveling up in so many different ways now that is causing their whole system to crash. So a lot of these entities are here. We already know that they shape shift in and out of these realities anyway. They come in and out of their dimension to come into our dimension, and they walk amongst us. But I'm here to tell you that you're being broadcasted all over the dimensions. Let me tell you this, and this is gonna sound wild and crazy, but one day, me and my friend, we were out and about, and we was in this place. So we was just laughing, talking, having a good old time. And all of a sudden, I heard my voice. Like, it sounded like I heard my voice on a speaker. That shit was crazy. It sounded like I heard my. Now just imagine, chosen one, you out chilling with some people or whoever, and all of a sudden you just hear your voice just like it's on a loudspeaker. So when I heard this, I told my friend, I'm like, yo, did you hear that? She was like, yeah. I was like, this is what that just confirmed even more that this is really happening. And also another time it happened when I was out with a friend, and the same thing happened to her. It's like we was talking on a microphone. This shit crazy. It sounds wild, y'all, but it actually happened. It seemed like our voice was like on a loudspeaker. Cause y'all already know we in something like the Truman Show anyway. And evidently, their system must have, went a little haywire, because y'all already know that I wasn't supposed to hear that. I wasn't supposed to hear my voice sounding like it's coming out of a damn speaker. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all that this is what's really happening. We're being broadcasted all over different dimensions. We're being broadcasted, y'all. So I just wanted to put this information out there. And matter of fact, it's up to you to believe, what I'm saying. And I'm just telling y'all what happened to me and what I know. Not saying that you can be walking around hearing yourself on the speaker, but I'm just telling you from personal experience that it happened. I actually heard myself on a speaker. I'm like, come on now. That's how y'all know we on something like a movie set. I tell y'all that all the time. We on something like a movie set. And we are the main star actors, us chosen ones, us non-ether activated beings, the ones that's activating. They got a close eye on us. They're watching us because number one, our whole magnetic field is changing and shifting and evolving. They see our whole structures that's around us. So yeah, y'all, like this stuff is really happening. It's really happening out here. So anyway, I ain't gonna talk too much longer. I just wanted to tell y'all that yes, your girl Charlotte God has heard herself on a loudspeaker. And I was, like I said, we were just out chilling at a random place. Y'all know these entities can't keep their eyes off of us. We the stars of the show. So they don't got nothing else to do other than to record us, see what we're doing. But every time they check in, you gotta know this, chosen one. Every time you're out and about and these gang stalkers and these low vibrational entities is watching and things like that, always put on a show. Always smile. Always feel good. Always just be the best you can be, because you never want them to think that, you're afraid of them, or, that they're affecting your life, because they're not. They afraid of you. They afraid that your ass gonna activate so much and something dangerous is gonna happen. They already know the sun heating up anyway, and they know that you are a part of the sun. You are a part of that whole system. We are part of this whole galactic matrix, the real galactic matrix. They already